Hello, beautiful people. Have I got a DIY for you today? Join me as I share with you step-by-step instructions on making these adorable farmhouse-style Christmas stockings. Join me. Today we're going to be doing a Christmas stocking tutorial, and I already had the buffalo check in my inventory. I've always loved this fabric. I've loved this design for a long time, so it's very trendy right now. You need a marker, scissors, or power scissors. You need a pair of socks, or just even one sock as your template. A fairly large piece of paper, wrapping paper. All right, with your sock, just follow it as your guide. Just come about 2 inches out and then start sketching it in. So just like I've already done, just follow the curve of the toe and the heel. And when you get here, I like to come in a little bit and then up. At the cuff, I like to angle it down a little bit, and then over here just come straight up. All right, let's cut this puppy out. Pardon the noise. Sometimes it's good to weigh your template down. Okay, it's just easier cutting. Okay, I like the placement. That looks really great. Okay, once you have one stocking cut, use that as the template for the rest of them, so all stockings are the exact same size and shape. And again, use a weight. You just never know when the kids are going to come up behind you, or the dog. Gigi! Once you've cut your stockings out, you'll need to decide what fabric to use for the cuffs. Just check how these might look. I like them. Yep, it still feels farmhouse, and it's a good look. Now we're going to measure for the cuff. The formula is 2 times the width plus 2 inches times the length, and then you get to decide, 6 to 8 inches for a cuff. All right, once you've marked out the size and shape of your cuff, go ahead and cut it and use that first cuff as your template for the rest of the cuffs. Lie the 2 pieces of the stocking together with the design inside and get ready to sew them. You want to go ahead and start sewing on the back side of the Christmas stocking. So around the heel and then to the toe, and at the tip of the toe, go ahead and finish there for the moment. All right, we're going to start the second part of the stocking, and that is attaching the cuff to the stocking. You want to go ahead and get a ribbon loop ready, and I would cut about 6 inches and then fold it in half. All right, it may be counterintuitive, but here's how it goes. Lie the cuff flat down, design side up. Then on top of that, place the 2 pieces of your stocking where you sewed that one seam. All right, pin those 2 pieces of the pattern together, and you can pin the loop in or not, but go ahead and load it up into your machine, start sewing, and once you get to about the middle section of the stocking, and you'll find that located right there where the seam is. This is where you want to insert your loop, the ribbon loop, and the folded side needs to be inserted inside facing down. And then go ahead and continue stitching right over it and give it a really a good couple of stitches there. I think what we'll do here is, just to be on the safe side, stitch over it forward, go ahead and reverse stitch across the entire length of the ribbon. And then go ahead and complete sewing to the end. And when you pull it out, then you've got the cuff completely attached to the stocking, and then we'll go ahead and get back to finishing the stocking. Remember when I had you sew the two pieces of the stocking together just down the back side to the toe? Now the next step will be to insert that original couple of pieces back into your sewing machine and finish stitching up the front side of the stocking from the toe, and then sew off about 1 inch below the cuff seam. Turn the stocking inside out and smooth it out. Put your hand in there and smooth out the toe and the heel. And lay it flat and make sure all the seams are pulled together. There's going to be some overage on that cuff, so lie it flat, smooth it out, and trim off the excess. And then you want to go ahead and load it back up into your sewing machine, and you want to now sew the top seam of the cuff. So double check to make sure that it's all lined up, and you also want to make sure that it's lined up perfectly right there where the initial seam of the cuff to stocking is located. So run it through and stitch from the top of the cuff to the bottom of the cuff, and go ahead and continue stitching down below the seam and take it out about 1/2 inch below the original seam that you sewed of the stocking. All right, we are very close to being finished on this first stocking. So you want to fold over the hem of the cuff by about 1/2 inch and load it into your sewing machine and line it up so that it's straight. A tip I can share with you is that I like to take out all of the accessories and attachments, so it's just that small arm. And go ahead and sew the hem, take it out, and now trim it out. Dun da da, we did it! I've just now hung them at the fireplace, and I think they look pretty good. Tell me what you think. Do you like the black and white buffalo check or the red and white buffalo check? Let me know what your answer is and leave it in the comment section here of the video. Well, this has been a great afternoon. I've had fun. I hope you've enjoyed it. Join me tomorrow when I upload a companion video. I'll be styling the fireplace with all kinds of accessories that match the new stockings. We'll be going red, white, black, and teal. If by chance you've enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you share it, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment. Oh my gosh, is she gorgeous? Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.